So Leo, your week commencing the 10th of February forecast is very much about relationships. It begins with that conjunction between the Sun and Mercury, which is terrific to be a bit more detached and objective in a way, because Mercury in Aquarius asks us to think about things but be more logical, and because it's in your seventh house, that's where we connect to people. Even if you're encountering someone who has a different view of things, it helps you to be less inclined to see it that it's a challenge to you. In fact, Venus in your ninth house, the sector of truth, linked to Pluto in the seventh house, along with the Sun and Mercury, suggests that a very powerful connection may have forged recently for you, can forge this week, but equally could forge next month or April, because the connection between Venus and of Pluto will be repeated 3 times, and it can be very karmic. So someone you encounter, maybe through travel, it could be through an interest or a club, it could be someone who comes from a completely different background, and being open to that possibility is where Mercury can help you. It's just that when this week begins, the moon's applying to Mars in a very tender part of your scope, and as you come into the week, despite the benefits of the Mercury cazimi, something could be getting under your skin. And of course we have the full moon in your sign on Wednesday, and that's essentially saying to you, if something isn't working out around a relationship matter, perhaps you need to find a way to realign. But because Uranus is applying to both the position of the moon and also the sun, and that's in the part of your chart to do with control, power, or perhaps work, maybe those issues could be a what's coming up. That said, maybe it's someone you need to work with that you are finding difficult to rub along with. And Uranus in the 10th house could push you in some ways to think about an alternative way of earning your living if the politics around this situation are bad enough. So by the end of the week, and Mercury's move into the 8th house, that's a sector of deep thought, but it also can be a sector of where things profoundly change. You've got Saturn there, it's been there for 2 years, also Neptune and the North Node. You could be drawn towards pushing something towards a close that may not seem obvious to other people, but something could just pull you in that direction if you don't feel that tipping point between what you need and what you're prepared to give, either personally or professionally, is being met. And that full moon is going to shine a light on that in a very powerful way. If you've yet to visit my new website, please do so at www.patrickarundell.com. You can also get your half price personal horoscope reports package through to the end of February. Please see the link below for more.